on. Now, please enjoy the show.
It's the I'm the Asshole game, and here's your host, Mossford L. Putnam!
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Little Mountain Gallery. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, wow. My name is Mossford L. Putnam, and oh boy, am I ever glad to be here with you, these beautiful people who braved the beautiful sunny day to look up from your phones and to come together in community again. I'm so thankful for you. Give it up for yourselves. We survived the time change, and this is the Am I the Asshole game. Now, big question here, who has been to the Am I the Asshole game before? Well, this is my extended family from Nanaimo. Great. Lovely. That's a testament to good taste, and nothing that should be an indicator of concern for the rest of you lovely people. Perfect. Oh. And for those of you not been here, make some noise if you've not seen the show. Oh, excellent. Well, thank you for taking a chance and coming on out to this zany little experiment that we've got happening here. Oh, it's going to be just a fine time. Again, I'll let you folks know a little bit about me. Again, Mossford L. Putnam. The L stands for lion. I was my dad was a big fan of Mackenzie King. So, yeah, wow. Didn't expect that to hit that hard. We got a Mackenzie King audience. I am in good hands. Love it. Oh, it's gonna be great. But I'm younger. I look young. I'm a little bit older than I look. I did audition for the original dating game, and gosh, I lost out to Jim Lang. Don't you know? But any dating game fans in the house? Has anyone seen the original dating game? Wonderful show. I can't be mad at Jim. Gosh, he was a fantastic. Oh, there we go. Hey, he was a fantastic host. I can't be mad. But you know what? His career really went off there, and I can't say that mine has gone quite as well. Can't say that, but you know, I kept on going. I kept on, getting in there, and I don't want to boast. I don't want to give you my whole CV, and I don't want to brag, but I was a pretty big deal back in the 80s and the community television access circuit in Nanaimo. So, yeah, Mossford, pretty cool down there at the Queens, pretty much cutting it up. So, I've made some connections, and I'm so pleased to be doing this show here with you tonight. So, again, just so excited. And I don't want to brag, I don't want to brag. I just want you to know a little bit more about me before we get into the format. But I've been microdosing the news, and wow, anyone else microdosing of the news these days? There we go. Take it in little bits, am I right? Hey, if everyone wants to do this with me, can we just shake off the news a little bit here? Just kind of give a little, there we go, just a little. Beautiful. That's why we're here to have a nice time in this show. And this show is going to be so fantastic, don't you know? Oh, we just got such a great lineup here. And how it's going to work is you're going to have an Am I the Asshole storyteller, the fantastic Katie Ellen Humphreys. Give it up for Katie Ellen. Just a gem. And she's going to bare her soul, tell you something like a moral gray area. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I need your help. And then you're going to judge them. Oh, wow. But we know, Am I the Asshole game, we judge with love. We judge the actions, not the people. Say it with me. We're all the assholes sometimes. We're all the assholes sometimes. That's right. That is my tagline. Hasn't caught on. t-shirt sales. Anyways, here we are. She's gonna come out, she's gonna do some stand-up so you get to know her, then she's gonna tell an Am I the Asshole story, and then we've got 3 just wonderful experts. This is the networking I've been doing in my cable access kind of a sphere, just networking with some wonderful people who are gonna come in and gonna give some advice to Katie Ellen Humphreys, okay? They're mystery guests, but we'll introduce them later, and they're fantastic. At the end of the show, I have a decibel reader, and I will get you folks to help decide if Katie Ellen Humphreys is the asshole, and we will end the night by deciding who gave the best advice. Sound like a plan, everybody? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, very, very excited about this, and I don't want to brag, but I'm doing pretty well for myself. Pretty well. I haven't made the best investments in my life. My ex-wife Elaine said I wasn't very good with the money there. Wasn't the best with the money, but I did make a great investment. I purchased a Costco-sized thing of olive oil, and I bought it before the prices spiked. Tell you what, that's the best thing I've ever done. Oh my. So after the show, you will see me outside. They wouldn't let me do it inside, but I will be selling small things of olive oil out of a trench coat. Little side hustle. Old Mossy's kind of got on the go. All right. Now, with that said, let me this wonderful performer just has such a great body. Now, are you ready to hear a little bit of stand-up and get to know Katie Ellen Humphreys? Yeah! Excellent. All right. Well, let me read out their intro. Perhaps you have heard them on The Debaters. Have we got some debater fans here? Mostly my family. Perhaps you've heard them on The Debaters or seen her at JFL Vancouver. She was recently named Best Comedian in the Georgia Strait and Canada's Katharine Hepburn in Adidas by 800-pound gorilla who produced her hit comedy album, Ladyfinger. Please welcome Katie Ellen Humphreys, everybody!
To be like, oh, this person later is going to tell you a story, and then you will judge if they were an asshole. But first, they're going to do stand-up comedy. Like, the verdict is in. Yeah, it was tough for me off the top because you heard my intro. Obviously, I'm a very acclaimed, celebrated stand-up comedian as a professional comedian. Of course, by law, I have to ask front and center people if they are dating. And there's no one sitting here. Now I'm hooped. I don't know where to go. That is something that happens a lot at stand-up comedy shows. And I find it the least relatable thing in the world. To ask other people if they're in a relationship. As a chaotic bisexual, I have flown across country to visit someone, not knowing if it was a date. I have been in a decade-long sexual relationship with a person I deeply love. Could not tell you what we are. I wouldn't even hazard a guess. Honestly, it's none of my business. I'm gonna start asking strangers to define their relationship? Grow up. I'm very happy to be on this show. M produces just the best stuff. I mean, everything's so fun. Yes! This is one of those shows that really kind of like fills up the cup, you know? And I'm not sure how you are feeling these days. But the cup does not floweth over quite so readily as it once did. So any opportunity like that, and it's not even the macro, it's not even the huge global things that we're inundated with all day. It's the day-to-day micro stuff. A friend of mine manages a gas station, and he called me up the other day after work, and he's like, Kate, you will never believe what happened. And he tells me that this little old lady came in, and she asked to use the washroom. And after she'd done that, he was doing his like hourly rounds, and he checked, and in the stall, on top of the tank, was a fresh, steaming human shit. Yeah, you were having the reaction. My friend, he's like, hey, I was beside myself. I was like, oh, what, 'cause she's old and a woman? You know what, I'm so tired of these dudes trying to gatekeep leaving a hot upper decker in a public toilet. This is why we march. And yet she persisted, etc. I'm a little bit in love with you. Just so you know. Listen, I don't have all the answers. I don't know how to make this world a better place, but I have one idea. It's a small act of resistance, something that I do in my everyday. I invite you to join me. I believe, as a society, that we need to stop treating being tall like it is an accomplishment. Okay, couple of true believers in the house. Listen, if you are tall, that's fine, beautiful, but you did not earn it. I ask my friends all the time, oh, tell me about the new guy that you're seeing. 9 times out of 10, oh, he's tall. The end. I keep waiting for the rest of the list to come, and it never does. And either do my friends. I know. It's a real shame. I understand, like when we first walked upright, sure. You needed to be tall. A tall could be like, oh, look, fruit. They had a slightly better vantage point, which is spot a predator on the horizon. Fine, you're the boss. Now, you think a tall's gonna help in the coming apocalypse? Impossible. Their back is so sore. And we continue to reward it. Statistically, a man will earn $500 more per year for every inch that he is above average height. Unwarranted. Tall men are promoted more often. More swipes on dating apps. They are 100% of all John Mayers. When a short dude is an asshole, we say, oh, he has a Napoleon complex. When a tall dude is an asshole, we just call him constantly. It's outrageous. I'm aware. The next thing I want to tell you, I almost made my am I the asshole story, so I know. Okay, I know before we get into it. It's very rude, I'm very mean, but I saw something the other day, and it was very upsetting. I saw this man, and he was jogging. Oh. That's not the thing. What if that was my whole take? Men have been going too fast for too long. Any male-presenting person moving at faster than a brisk walk is violence. I do understand. I don't love jogging. I get it. Sure, walking, bliss. Running, what a joy. An activity favored by children and athletes, dopamine freaks. Fun, jogging. Jogging was a person who would text you, everyone owes $3 for the pizza. Okay. But I'm genuinely not mad that this man was jogging. It was the way that he was jogging. Because in addition to jogging, he was also juggling. What? Yes, he was joggling. And now, whatever you are picturing right now, I promise it is incorrect. Because this was not like a fun, eccentric individual who was doing a circus activity at a clip. This was a jogger. You know, heart healthy, get ahead of your cholesterol, reach for the New Balance at the end of the day, to cut the edge of the 6 dark roast you had to keep the seasonal depression at bay. Clad head to toe, monochromatic grayish that you only see on Subarus and stepdads. Just jogger. But... And the reason I found this upsetting, really, it is the juggling, for sure. Again, we've covered jogging, but it's the juggling that really put over the top. And juggling is impressive. It is very cool, right? It's fun, very entertaining to watch. But anytime that someone is juggling, they are also telegraphing that they did not have an easy time of it growing up. No one that had friends in high school got good at juggling. That just never happened. Not one time. I am very much including in this, by the way, flair bartenders. Why? I've never once been in line for a drink and thought, oh man, I wish this could take longer. Why don't you throw it around a little bit first? Why? Of all the things that don't need flair, you sell an elixir that makes me think I'm interesting. Wear a tight shirt, make close to correct change. You're incredible at it. Let's go. But I saw this joggler, and, you know, I thought I was amused, you know, passively. So, of course, I shared it with my closest companion, the internet. I didn't take a picture of this man or anything, just like a little joke, you know? And immediately, I'm getting replies. That's not something that happens. I don't have that kind of following. You know that. You've never heard of me. People are tagging other people. Like, oh, hey, man, are they talking about you? Someone sent me a video, like, hey, from Toronto. It turns out that joggling is an international phenomenon. The world record for the marathon length and 10-kilometer joggle is held by a Canadian. All right, nationalism really is getting out of hand. Settle down. The world record for the marathon length joggle completed while running backwards, that is held by an American. Which I did think that was weird, a little bit. Because, like, just historically, when Americans make things more difficult for themselves, it is by not looking back. Yeah. But I know that I've lived in East Van too long, because I saw this joggler and almost immediately, like, I first of all barely even clocked it as odd. And almost immediately thought, I bet that's good for cognitive fitness. It is. In my research, I discovered that an activity like joggling is said to increase the gray matter in your brain, which can help to ward against things like Alzheimer's and dementia. But let's say that an avid joggler were to become deranged. Like, how would you tell? Asshole. Are there any premature ejaculators here? Hell yeah! A couple in the bag, let's go! Respect. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I bring it up almost everywhere I go. I love to ask. Because premature ejaculation, don't believe in it. Says who? Premature on whose schedule? Are you kidding me? What's better, tantric? We don't have that kind of time. You've seen Sea Level. You gotta get after it. In this day and age, if you can come and it's not a crime, I say let her rip. What are you saving it for, bud? Let's go. I do appreciate, I do know that if someone does, believe they've arrived early, that can be embarrassing. maybe even frustrating. For me to reach that particular zenith, it takes every ounce of concentration that I have ever had. Meanwhile, these innovators, these disruptors of industry, they're out here doing it on accident. Often when really trying not to. No! I don't wanna! That's incredible. Now, I don't want to say that I take a long time to come, but if someone is going down on me, I will eventually sound like a disgraced doomsday preacher. Now I know I have said the end was near. And your faith, oh, it has been tested. But if we stay the course, together, we will reach the rapture. Oh boy. Trying to get me off. It's like trying to get off the phone with an auntie. Just when you think things are wrapping up, my body is like, anyway. There's 20 more minutes of the same. All right, you guys are an absolute delight. Thank you so much.
Katie Ellen Humphreys, everyone! Katie Ellen Humphreys! Oh my gosh! Katie Ellen Humphreys. Oh, I mean, magical, magical. And Katie Ellen will be back in one moment just to read an Am I the Asshole story. And I, Mossford Putnam, I thought I would just test drive a couple of Am I the Asshole stories just to get things going here. So, are you ready to hear your first Am I the Asshole story? Yes! Now remember, I will read this and then your judgment will decide if this person is or is not an asshole. Okay, so this person says, me, 50-year-old female, and my husband took my mother and her partner to a fancy restaurant. A woman came in speaking loudly into her phone on speaker. Oh. The staff said nothing, and she continued to disrupt all the tables near her. I leaned over and asked her to turn it off of speaker. She replied, if the person was here, then just sitting very close, then I would also hear the conversation. I said, you wouldn't be speaking in raised voices if you were 2 feet away from your friend. To that she said, I'm an adult, I can do what I want, but I will turn it down. I said, thank you, it's very disruptive. When we left, I overheard her say, okay, they're leaving, I can turn up the speaker again. Was I the asshole? Okay, now I think this is just a test drive. I have a feeling I know maybe where you stand on this one. But I will pull out the decibel reader here. Okay, and now let me hear it. Do you think this person was not the asshole? Okay. And who thinks this person was the asshole? No, okay, we're at this pretty. We might have had some groupthink happening there. All right. Okay, well that was good. That was our warm-up. Okay, now this is I guess Mossford, like I said, I don't want to brag. I don't want to brag, but this is actually someone I know who's just a little bit famous. Just a little bit famous. So let's see if you can figure out who this is. It's supposed to be anonymous, but you might figure out who this person is. Just a little famous. All right, now I met this let's just say that, anyways. Oh, you'll figure out. Okay, so me, 60-year-old male. I'm a premier. See if you can figure out who this is. You'll see. Okay, all right. I came out strong against the U.S. tariffs. I showed support for retaliatory tariffs, and I announced I would scrap Starlink, a deal I entered into. Okay, you might figure out who this is. We don't know. When the 1 month tariff delay was announced, I re-entered to the Starlink deal. Ooh, okay. Oh, when the tariffs hit, I ripped up the deal. Okay. Oh, then I announced a 25% surcharge on electricity exports to the United States, which riled up Trump. All right, we're getting there. But when he threatened to double tariffs on steel and aluminum, I backed down. I caved. Okay. I've been on TV saying it would be good to be closer to the U.S. Fortress Can-Am. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to pull out the decibel reader. All right. Now, do we think this mystery premier is not the asshole? Oh, wow. Okay, do we think this premier is an asshole? Oh, okay. Now, I don't like when my friends are judged like that. I'm not very, very close to this man who's anonymous, but my cable access days, let's just say I've done some drugs with Rob Ford. Okay. Doug Ford. Sorry, Doug and Rob Ford. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. Oh, just hanging out, things get crazy in Nanaimo. Okay, last one, and then we will get Katie Ellen out here to tell you Am I the Asshole story. Okay, all right. Let's see if you can figure out who this one is. Another famous person. I don't know this person so well, but 53-year-old male. I love free speech. Except when it's about me. Or students protesting. I slashed essential services and government departments, and now eggs are $1 million. I did a salute or two. Now people are protesting at Tesla dealerships, and I feel a little sad. Because I'm losing billions of dollars a day. I don't understand. Am I the asshole? Okay, let's figure out if this mystery guy, again, a lot of people kind of write these in. You can write in too. There's a lot of big time people writing in. All right, let's see. Now, is this mystery person not the asshole? Again, we're really united here. I'm worried I'm influencing you. Okay, and with the decibel reader, is this person a massive fucking asshole? You broke it. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, that was a little warm-up. And now, if everyone is ready, are you ready to hear Katie Ellen Humphreys bare their soul and ask if you are the asshole? Katie Ellen, can you come back out? Oh, wait, did I do this wrong? Katie Ellen, everyone! I did this also. And we've got Katie Ellen. And before Katie Ellen gets going, we do need to introduce our three mystery guests who are going to have to come out here and hear all of this story. And I do have to give Katie Ellen some very high-tech earplugs to put in. So Katie Ellen is not going to see or hear the introduction for our three mystery guests. This is you can stay here. You'll back up a little bit. This is a bulletproof system we've got here. This is as safe as your information on Meta. This is fine, okay? This is great. So, okay, I am going to introduce our three special guests, but they're a little bit shy. They don't all have a ton of stage experience, so I just really need to hear. Are you ready to hear from our three mystery experts? Oh, beautiful. Now, I don't know these folks so well, so there we go. Oh, the music fills me up with joy. Here we go. Here, mystery guest number one. After being set free from a magical spell cast upon her by her arch nemesis, Captain Blackface Morgan is out for vengeance, wanting to clear her name and kill the one who put her in that treasure chest so many moons ago. Let's give it up for expert number one, Captain Blackface Morgan. action going. Our expert number 2. When left behind on a family trip, this little goblin was determined to find his way back home. Please welcome E.T. the Extra Terrestrial. Wow! Expert coming to the stage here. Let me just get over to the other side. This is what our next guest sent in for an intro. All right. I'm struggling with this intro a little bit. The intro for our next guest is Dear brackets manager's name and brackets. My name is Terry Giesbrook. I am writing to express my interest in the brackets position role within your department. I think Terry's maybe confused about what we're doing here, maybe looking for a job. Anyways, during brackets, my number of years as in brackets current position, I have consistently demonstrated my ability to brackets achievement 1, brackets achievement 2, and brackets achievement 3. Give it up for Terry Giesbrook, everybody. Oh, I'm confused. Doing great, Terry. All right, let's just check in and make sure all 3 of our contestants are feeling okay, and then we will get to Katie Ellen's story. Captain, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Where are you, Captain Morgan? Come out, everyone. I'm waiting.
And are you excited to give some
I'm
advice?
Excited. Very. Yes.
Well, I love that energy, Captain. That's just fantastic. And expert number 2, are you feeling excited to give a little bit of advice to Katie Ellen, who just needs a little help? How are you feeling, expert 2? Okay, all right. Let's not put any pressure on expert 2 there. Let's not put any pressure on expert 2. Terry, how are you feeling about giving Katie Ellen a little bit of advice? How are you feeling there?
Well, you brought some resumes, and it's like a fucking tribunal out here.
Okay, all right, moving on. Okay, great. So, we've just got some real dandy experts out here, and Katie Ellen, there we go, that was probably me. Katie Ellen, you can remove the earplugs. And we've got 3 just incredibly talented, completely competent experts here who are going to give you some feedback and fire away with your Am I the Asshole story.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
I've done a little roadieing in my day, so I can probably get this sorted. There.
Thank you.
The headline of this Am I the Asshole is I dated a pair of brothers and did not tell each one about the other. Okay, so some context.
All right, maybe just give Katie Ellen a round of applause to keep her going here. There we go. All right, let's go.
That's very kind. That's very kind. So some context. I did not date them at the same time. I met younger brother when I was visiting Vancouver Island. And I spotted them. Initially, they were on stage, and I, on sight, was like, oh, no. Because I just spot on type, and I was like, I definitely am going to have a huge crush on this person. And they're a little bit young. Not illegally so. But at that time, my age started with a 3, and it was very evident that their age started with a 2. And if yours starts with a 2, bless you, but ugh. It's just not. No, thank you. Okay? But I shared a lot of common interests with this younger brother, and we got to be very close, very good friends. Later, maybe, 6 months later, I'm back on Vancouver Island. I run into younger brother, and he introduces me to, oh, who's this? Oh, age-appropriate, older brother. Okay. Oh, look, they look the same, right? That's fun. Now, but if younger brother is someone I will immediately have a crush on, it is clear to me that older brother is the type of person that I would date, by which I mean a fun maniac with the like, will they or won't they, on again, off again relationship with narcotics. Okay, so in both cases, I'm like, shouldn't. But here we go. Turns out older brother lives in my neighborhood. And also on this night when we meet, I disagree with each and everything that he says, which it is very clear is his love language. By the end of the night, I'm like, this dude loves me. We hang out. At that time, I was seeing a very lovely woman, and I mentioned something about her when we were hanging out, and then also something about her husband, because I live in a very fun, beautiful, queer haven bubble. And I forget that when you say stuff like that to other people, they think that that is cheating. And so older brother initially thinks that I am a lesbian dirtbag. And he was like, let's go. I also love fucking people's wives. Right. So at first we just have a very beautiful friendship. But it's clear that we are drawn to each other. We hang out. We like spending a lot of time together. And so we date. And it's sort of cute. And actually we go very, very slow, which is very new for me. I don't usually get to do that. It's very sweet. Older brother then gets freaked out, fully ghosts, just 100% stop, about 4 weeks, just fully stops talking to me, 100% disappears. Over the next year, younger brother and I, we text a lot, almost every day. We're just keeping in touch, We grow very close. I'm back on Vancouver Island, takes me out, we'll hook up a little bit. At this time, I think older brother, I'm certain, will never speak to me again. So I'm like, what's the problem? Well, the younger one, Then maybe like a year later, then we go through a whole pandemic. A couple years goes by without a human person touching my body. 11 o'clock, older brother, out of nowhere, haven't talked to him in years, I get a you up. Turns out, I'm up. Okay? I walk over, we get up, And throughout this whole time, I'm getting very closer with the younger brother. We're like very emotionally close. Older brother, physically close. But it always goes like this. Older brother kind of drops off, like we get close and then he freaks out, goes, stop talking to me, fine. We are currently in a cycle where I'm starting to get a little like, oh, hey, how you doing again? And given the opportunity, I would again be up. Is it wrong if I were to do that and continue to not tell either of them about either of these relationships? Am I the asshole?
Big question for everyone in the room. All right, give it up for Katie Humphries. Now, Katie, we absolutely appreciate you sharing this story. And I mean, we've got just such a knowledgeable audience who will ultimately decide. But in the meantime, 3 expert panelists, please feel free to ask any questions that would help you sort through this problem.
Oh, thank you so much. Contestant number 1, have you ever been attracted to someone you didn't want to be?
Hell no.
Okay. If you've not, how would you advise someone to deal with that?
Well, just, ask him. What was the question?
Have you ever been attracted to someone you did not want to be?
Oh, no. But you're attracted to somebody that you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Find something dirty about them. Find their darkest secrets. And then start spreading it around. Tell everybody. Your doctor, the mailman, everybody. Then you'll stop liking them.
Yeah, spread a rumor. I love that. Innovative, creative, very fun. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Contestant number 2, I have the same question for you. Have you ever been attracted to someone you didn't want to be? And if so, what did you do?
Elliot.
I never thought about it that way. Contestant number 3, same question.
Well, never been one to steer away from a challenge. So if the opportunity were to arise in that I had to appease or placate to another so that I could get the job done, you better believe it, I'd do it, and I got a CV here that says so. Thank you for the opportunity to be here. And I highly respect these fellow interviewees.
Contestant number 2, do you think it's better to have a crush on someone potentially bad for you, or to have to live without having a crush on anyone?
We live forever. In air. You are enough.
Very profound, guest number 2. Thank you for that.
Contestant number 1, I'd love to know your take on that. Do you think it's better to have a crush on someone potentially bad for you, or to have to live without a crush?
Live. Have the crush. Have the crush on someone that you're not supposed to. Live a little. In those dark nights, when you're alone in the treasure chest, stuck in water and metal and coins and gold, and you're the richest person alive, but dead in a chest. And then you reminisce about that night on the ship. That Captain Morgan took off his hat, took off his drawers, and then he sold me that piece of shit. But that dick though. So yes, have that crush. Have that crush until you die.
Contestant number 3, I'm curious to hear from you. If you really hit it off with someone, would you want to know if they previously dated someone close to you?
Well, I find I work well with others, generally. You can call my probation officer and they'll back me up on that one. And you know what? I made sure to nip all those potential mischievous insinuations back in the old days of who I used to be. And now moving forward, I say, give a guy a chance, hey?
Drink the lager.
No Reese's Pieces for you. It's a light beer. It's not that much.
Contestant number 1, I have a similar question for you. In any relationship, how much do you think each person's past history matters? Do you want to know their past, or are you more focused on the future?
I mean, I don't know. If I met you like now, I don't know. How do you say what's the most fucked up shit you've ever done? You can't say that. But can you? But the past, I've lived in the past and now I'm here. In the present.
What would you say is the most fucked up thing you've ever done?
I murdered my release's parents. I cut Mama Bear down, straight to the chest. Straight down. Cracked that chest wide. Took out her heart. Ate it.
It seems problematic to me.
You don't want to know my past. I have a future to destroy.
Contestant 1, that was lovely. Do refrain from too much shanking on this show, though. Not too much.
We've all done things we're not proud of. Contestant number 2, how can you tell when you're just gaga for someone?
You know, in here.
Where you go? I don't think you're eligible. You're like an illegal alien. I don't think you're able to get a good job here. I don't know.
Contestant number 3. It sounds like you're pretty hung up on people's pasts, where they've come from, that kind of thing. Do you think that I should really weigh that in when I'm considering potential suitors?
Well, you know, if one's potentially a murderous, plundering pirate, and the other one's from outer space.
What was your crime? What was your crime?
Just for like caring too much about the task at hand. I got extra terrestrial sputum on my So, that's what I was saying. Pretty much. Could you repeat the question?
I cannot. Perhaps you could tell me, just as I try to wager whether or not it is worth dating a pair of brothers, who do you think are the hottest brothers?
Well, Rome was built by two brothers who suckled at the teat of a she-wolf, and they built an empire together. Their names elude me at this moment. But the mythology still rings true to this day. And you're gonna build yourself fucking, like a sweet setup of a company or, they're your bros, right?
Absolutely. I got a lot to consider.
Well, Mossford is so curious. Just a question or two. Number one, Mossford just so curious. Do you have like a mantra or anything that you think would help Katie Ellen with this predicament?
I was thinking about it. And Katie, you know how these young humans say bros over hoes? But these bros are for you, ho.
Yeah.
Don't say shit. Enjoy the two dicks.
Mossford's just so curious. Contestant number 2, is there any mantra that you have that just carries you through that you want to share with Katie Ellen?
On the younger brother.
Sage advice. And same question, is there a mantra, number 3, that just really gets you going up in the morning that would help Katie Ellen? Just because we want to give her all the help we can get.
Well, I'd say, just from my own experience, if I should so happen to get the position of whatever the fuck it is I'm applying for here, I can keep a secret. No questions asked. This is your private life. No one needs to know shit. That's what I'm saying. Snitches get stitches.
Beautiful. Well, Katie Ellen, did you have any more questions, or are you good for questions? You think you've got enough to start working here?
I think, yeah.
Because it's a lot of responsibility. You will have to pick the best advice at the end of this. Okay, and big round of applause for our 3 absolutely fantastic experts. Wow. Are just so curious. I just love to check in with each of our experts before we decide is Katie Ellen the asshole, and before we pick the best advice. Number 1, just how do you feel about today and the advice you gave? How are you just feeling in general? Any just final thoughts you want to share?
I'm pumped up. After this, I'm gonna go find Captain Morgan and I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna take my treasure back. It'll be my face in the bottles. I'm coming for you, Captain Morgan.
Ambitious. We love ambitious. Oh, thank you, number 1. And number 2, what are you doing after this? You've got any big plans after this that you're gonna do? We're just so curious about what's next for you. And do you feel, how are you feeling? Was that too many questions, number 2? Well, what's next for you after this? After this show, what are you going to do after this show?
Go home.
Okay, we knew. Okay, all right, that's lovely. I'm excited for you, so excited for you. Okay, and number 3, how are you feeling about this whole experience? Do you feel good about the advice you've given? How are you feeling about this experience? Love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear your feedback. Do you have any questions for us? What are you thinking?
Well, I came in a little confused at first, but, I am interested in an avant-garde business model of an operation. And all the best to my 2 potential colleagues. I don't know. But I just really need a job because my next gig isn't until like when Spirit Halloween opens up again. That's like another 10 months or something. So
Yeah, Mossford's been there. Mossford gets it. Big round of applause for our 3 wonderful contestants. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Well, I've got the decibel reader out here, and the big question for everyone here, you the audience, you've heard the tale, you've heard the wonderful feedback, and now you will decide, is Katie Ellen Humphries the asshole? Okay, so let me look at this again, and I'm going to ask you, round of applause if you think if Katie Ellen Humphries is the asshole. All right. I like it, yeah. They're enthusiastic about it, and that's nice. Okay. And round of applause if you think Katie Ellen Humphries is not the asshole. All right. I don't know how you did it. Katie Ellen, is there anything you'd love to say to the audience?
I would like to say to the audience, respectfully, you should get right with God. I think you might be wrong on this one, but bless your sweethearts. Thank you so much.
All right, and one more time for Katie Ellen. Hey! Now, Katie Ellen, you have the very, very difficult and challenging task of deciding out of all of this wonderful advice that we've had, which was it number 1, 2, or 3 gave the best advice. Now, if the audience could just do a little drum roll with your feet or on your lap, here we go. Katie Ellen, who do you think gave the best advice?
You're all incredible. I want to thank you all for your time. Number 3, incredible attention to detail, bringing in supplementary materials.
Commit to the drum roll. Commit to the drum roll.